Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to show why you should play this space game called Star Citizen. As you can see right now, we have to click multiple buttons here to do stuff, so it's very immersive in the gameplay. So right here I selected the controller, I selected the ship, and I selected I want it delivered and told me where to go. Now I have to go ahead and request to be able to take off from the ATC from this platform. I do that, I'm granted to leave, and I have to go on my ship here and manually select turn on. Then I can leave. Now that we're in space, I can leave my seat as you can see here, and then be able to walk around in my own ship and see what's inside my ship. And then if I want to walk outside, I can do that as well. As you can see right here, I'm leaving my ship. And this is why I love this game. It's very immersive. It is not hindering on what I can do. I'm literally limited by my imagination. So right here you can see how graphical it is. It's very detailed in graphics. The beam that allows you to take stuff in what's called a tractor beam is very detailed. The guns are detailed. The paint on the ship is very detailed. If I got shot at, the paint will be scuffed. If bullets kind of shaved me, the paint would be shaved. Like I said earlier, the tractor beam is very detailed. As you can see right here, it's very nice and detailed in everything. I'm just going to enter my ship and we're going to prepare to go down to the planet. This is one of the best parts about this is I can go all the way down to a planet without no loading screen. It's pretty nice. Now that I'm back in my seat, let's go ahead and prepare to enter the atmosphere. Now there's a certain thing about the atmosphere in this game that's different. It's very, very realistic. If I don't enter the atmosphere correctly, I can start to burn up in the atmosphere just like a real spaceship. That's one of the cool things about this. As you can see here, I purposely kind of turned down while entering the atmosphere because I want to show you that I will burn up if I don't enter in the right angle. Now I'm just going to take control of my ship again. It might take me a minute because I have to turn and twist the ship a little bit to regain control. I've just gained control of the ship, so I'm going to not fast forward, but speed up the process to kind of show you what it's like to go from space to planet in Star Citizen. As you can see here, I'm approaching some clouds, and I can actually fly in those clouds and they'll generate very beautifully, and it's as if I'm actually flying a aircraft in the sky. Now this spaceship is not very aerodynamic as you can tell, so it's very hard to control. You kind of see that in a minute. That's kind of hard for me to kind of control it a little bit. I might swing a little bit left to right without me being able to keep it straight. That's just part of the game. It's very detailed in its physics. That's what I like about it. And now that we are actually near the ground, I'm just going to start to prepare to land. So I'm going to hit and to lower my gear and hit K to go in vertical flight mode so I can control my landing. And as if I was flying a spider-like lander from like the Apollo missions, I had to be very careful where I land. If I land a certain way, I can crash. If I land on a rock, that'll damage my ship, and then there's going to be issues later on. So I'm going to be mindful where I land, and I'm going to control my ascent by going up and down to make sure I control the speed as well. So that's what I mean about the physics. The physics are pretty great at the game, and as you can see here, I'm just getting closer and closer to the ground. I'm going to basically land in a few minutes here. So as you can see, I had this missed rock. That's what I mean by you have to be careful where you land. So I'm kind of approaching a little bit faster, so I need to kind of slow down. So I'm going to turn on my thrusters a little bit bigger so that I can control the speed. As you can see, I do right here. Oh, there was a rock there, so I'm going to go a little bit forward to try and miss that rock. And voila! Oh, I accidentally jumped a little bit. There we go, we have landed. And you can't do that in Star Field. Yeah, you can't do it in Star Field. You can do it on Star Citizen. As you can see, I'm just leaving my ship from the ramp that we boarded earlier. I'm walking around a little bit here. If I say I wanted to just randomly roll around on the ground, I can do that. As you can see right here, I'm on the ground. If I hit E, I'll turn around. And if I hit Q, I'll turn around again. And if I just keep on doing that, you kind of see I can roll around on the dirt on the planet. That's one of the cool things, as I mentioned earlier, that it's very limited to your imaginations. As you can see, I'm just going to roll around a little bit in a circle here to give you the idea of what I can do. I'm going to speed up a little bit more so you can see me walk around the planet, see the floral, and see the bushes around it. It's pretty detailed and I like it. Okay, so now we're going to reboard our ship. Now the cool thing about this, what I'm going to do next, is I'm going to do a mission, but I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go get a land vehicle, drive that land vehicle into my Cutlass Black spaceship here, and I'm going to go continue with my mission. Here is my Unveil rover. Sounds like a beautiful truck. You hear that in a second. Beautiful. I love that sound effects. Alright, so we're just going to drive it up to our Cutlass, and we're going to actually place it on the Cutlass. And then you're going to be surprised what I do next, but I'm going to explain that in a second. Let's go around here and kind of just get in the ship here, line up perfectly. Okay, there we go. Almost there. And we are on the spaceship. Let's go ahead and continue to the planet. Now, let's say I want to land and remove my rover. I can do that, but I'm going to do something different. I am going to position myself a little bit above ground, and then I'm going to leave my spaceship and my rover and do kind of like a drop ship type of situation. And I did this not thinking it would work, but it worked perfectly and I loved it. It was fun, and that's randomly thought doing that. And that's what I mean about the creativity, and that's one of the reasons why you should play this game, is it doesn't limit your creativity. If you want to do what I'm doing here, get a land vehicle, get your spaceship, go above the planet, and then drop from your ship in your rover onto the planet's surface, you can do that. That's one of the fun parts about this game. It's really limited to your creativity. You can see here I am leaving my Cutlass Black and I'm free falling to the ground. No control. Not sure what's going to happen. In hopes they'll work. And it works. That was the coolest part of the whole experiment I did there. Now, one of the things is, now I need to continue with the mission. But what do I do if I get stuck? Well, there's nothing much I can do. I'm stuck. I have to go on foot with my mission, right? So I can leave my rover and walk to my mission and complete it. That's an unforeseen situation. And that's one of the other things I like is you don't know what's going to happen. It could just be totally random and it's not generated by the developers. It's up to you. So that's why you should play the game. That's why I play, because the creativity. I hope you guys like this gameplay, and I'll hope to see you guys next time on Tozen Games. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. And hope you enjoy this quick clip of me going in some water on planet Hurston and seeing the leaves and all that in the ground there. That's pretty cool. And bye.